Ready?
Yeah.
Simon, thanks for joining RCR Wireless News at the 2013 FutureCom event in Brazil. Comba has had a great success in several DAS systems in Brazil, getting ready for the World Cup and the Olympics, but many folks may not know about what makes Comba unique and the operations globally. So talk a little bit about the company and what makes your products unique.
Sure. Thanks, Jeff. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so Comba actually has been a company that is founded since '96. And when we first started, the focus that we have been is doing in-building coverage. So that has been the root of the core of our business. But one thing actually unique that we are looking at is that we are combining the products and our localized services as a total solution to offer our customers. The reason why is because the market in the past, all these DAS, they're calling it actually, they call it in-building coverage. But now it's no longer coverage. In the past, it's always a band-aid solution. They design a macro, no coverage, people complain, then they put an in-building coverage in. But now it's a lot to do with capacity. So when we talk about capacity, it's no longer using the old rule of thumbs to design an in-building coverage anymore, because you care about the capacity, because coverage is no longer the issue. So that's actually what we have been focusing on in building the unique feature as a total solutions to offer to all around the world. So we have very good success here in Latin America, particularly in Brazil for the World Cup. Also for a lot of other projects and airports projects that they're upgrading to get ready for the World Cup and the Olympics. Outside of that, we're actually doing a lot of projects from the tallest building in the world in Dubai to the high-speed rail in mainland China to Hong Kong with 350 kilometers an hour train for coverage along the train tracks, to various different projects going into even the Sochi Olympic stadiums. So we're combining it as a localized solutions. We set up local subsidiaries to provide local solutions as a total turnkey for the customers, and that's one of the unique features that we're offering to the customers.
And clearly fiber and Wi-Fi and outdoor coverage capacity are critical. Can you talk about your view of where Wi-Fi and where outdoor coverage capacity fits into your product roadmap?
Yeah, it's a very, very good point. Like as we move on from coverage to capacity, data offloading becoming a unique requirement for the operators. Small cells is becoming a unique requirement, and combining with the macro network. So when the company, when we grew the company, focusing on at the core at beginning, which is in-building coverage, to now in-building capacity, major events capacity like subways, etc. We also build on the base station antenna line, and also our transmission backhaul line. So at that time, it's kind of three separate unique business units, but because of capacity, we talk about small cell and unique capacity backhaul, point to point, point to multipoint. So they're all converging back. When you talk about capacity, it's also important for you to have the right antennas in order to do the stadium. So we see all the three business units addressing the businesses, but they're also converging that they can, with our unique capacity to have all three in-house R&D, we offer a combined solution, and we are starting to also offer small cell products. We see Wi-Fi offloading as an important requirement that most operators around the world is asking, and we are creating that as a total solutions offering, to them, not just a box saying I have this AP or that AP, but combining with from the AAA server to the access controller to the AP. And for certain markets, DAS is a good option, like large venues, downtown, high street areas in the UK. But if you go to enterprise market, home, to even unique apartment blocks, small cell can be a good product. And all of these can actually incorporate Wi-Fi offload, to provide the capacity needed for the network.
So what do you look forward to over the next 12 to 18 months? What excites you most about Comba's prospects globally?
From a global standpoint, like the LTE launch in most parts of the world now, and hopefully also in China, one of the biggest markets, will allow us to actually provide a lot of our products to address a cost-effective capacity upgrade or capacity offload for the network operators. We see that as a trend, and we are right at the spot to address this need with our total solution. So that's what we think is exciting. In addition to that, a lot of areas from the Middle East to Asia to North America, Latin America, a lot of large venues A lot of events like from Olympics, moving on to the World Cup for the next 4 years. A lot of these are planning ahead, a lot of train, a lot of infrastructure that's built out, and these are things that we will be able to provide our products and address cost effectively for our operators, customers.
Well, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. Okay? Yeah.